This is Tenterdon, the Kent and East Sussex Railway, and here's a little museum which is well worth a look around, especially if you're interested in the beginnings of railways. Tours of the trade, staff of times gone by, old railway engines and passengers in the third class compartment. And mustn't forget the station master's cat. And this is Tenterdon Town, home of the Kent and East Sussex Railway. The train is in full steam, engine number 76017, getting ready to take us on our journey from Tenterdon to Bodium. And we're off. We've got a good way to go and a very, very nice compartment to sit in.
There's going to be a lot of editing to do then because you'll have to cut that bit out.
It brings back a few memories. The sound of the carriage's wheels clattering over the railway lines. It was a very warm day and the top windows of the carriage were open, which led to a problem. Soot was flying in through the window and smuts all over the work surfaces of the tables. Coming to the end of our journey, we arrive at Bodium. Is this a lost baby? The next voiceover is AI generated.
Edith Cavell was a British nurse. She is celebrated for treating wounded soldiers from both sides without discrimination during the First World War and for helping some 200 Allied soldiers escape from German-occupied Belgium. Cavell was arrested, court-martialed under German military law and sentenced to death by firing squad. Cavell's remains were returned to Britain after the war, sailing from Ostend aboard the destroyer HMS Rowena and landing at Admiralty Pier in Dover on 14 May 1919. Cavell's was one of only 3 sets of British remains repatriated following the end of the war, the others being Charles Fryett and the Unknown Warrior. As the ship arrived, a full peal of grandsire triples was rung on the bells of St. Mary's Church in the town. All the ringers were former soldiers, including Frederick W. Elliot, formerly King's Royal Rifle Corps, who had been a prisoner of war in Germany for 8 months. Her body was transferred to a railway van and lay in state on the pier overnight before departing from Dover Harbour Station for London Victoria Station. Becoming known as the Cavell van, that van is kept as a memorial on the Kent-East Sussex Railway. Her body was processed to Westminster Abbey for a state funeral on 15 May, before finally being reburied at the east side of Norwich Cathedral on 19 May, where a graveside service is still held each October.